Blame Lonely Dad, not me. This isn't mine. Kind of doesn't sound as cool when a guy says that, though, does it? I don't think that would have worked if a dude would have sang that song. That's how you notch a missile. Or get lucky. Holy shit, that was close. He just ate shit for that. So sorry about the ads, guys. I'm trying to limit them. He's gonna hit the water. Come on, missile. Do your work. Clean up, clean up, clean up on aisle 3. Now we're thunding. Get that motherfucker. I'm gonna eat that. Yeah. Gotcha. Woo! Damn, just go down, dude. I didn't mean to do that. Shit, I didn't get the flares out in time. I don't know what why am I mouse flying too much? What the hell was that? I need to get back to what I've been practicing and not doing that. That's how you have to fly this game. You cannot do it with the mouse. You cannot do it with the mouse. I will repeat, you cannot do it with the mouse. Thank you guys again for the games today. This is fun. I love, this is one of the more fun BRs to cover each other at when it comes to jets and missiles, especially when you get to like the higher tier, the top tier in 13.0 kind of and up, and you're dealing with the Fox 3s. The second them Fox 3s start flying, you're trying to notch and defend. End up like, okay, where's everybody at? You just end up so separated, it's so hard to cover each other when those missiles start flying. But these ones, it's a little easier to stay relatively close to each other. Again, for new players, when you are in squads, you need to be within, I think it's a mile and a half to get the teamwork award. And when you get the more of those teamwork awards you get, that's what gives you best squad. And so yeah, it pays to be, you know, within that short distance. And for me, it feels a little close for jets, but that's how it works. You got to be within a mile or so to get that teamwork award. And so yeah, when you guys are flying together in squads and whatnot, that's how you get that extra SL. So not only can you cover each other and make it easier in the game, but you also get that extra SL and RP. Evil, How you doing, man? Thank you so much for the biddies. 30 biddies, bro. Thank you, man. You have to do that. Like I said, I'm just glad you back. Been missing you. I actually found you pretty early on. That avatar, I think, draws a lot of people in, man. That thing is cool. I remember just scrolling through. Oh, who's this guy? Click on that one. Not to mention, all right, this dude's cool. Enjoyed hanging out with you actually pretty early on. You're one of the first streamers I watched on War Thunder. After I kind of got to know a couple people, I think I watched Bound first after the CC tournament. That was the first time that I kind of tuned in and started watching some of the other War Thunder streamers. To that point, I was completely anonymous, you know, on the PlayStation. And then after, you know, chatting with Bound for a little bit, dude's like the nicest guy you'll ever meet. I want to say he raided over to YOLO or something. Hang out with YOLO for a little bit, and then they all kind of raided each other after that CC tournament. So I want to say ultimately I ended up in night stream. So it kind of meant all three of those guys right off the bat. But then I want to say it was even later that night that I was just scrolling. Who else is out here? These guys are pretty cool. You know, up to that point I thought everyone was a total jerk compared to game chat. Like, God, these guys are all jerks that play this game. I don't want to meet any of these people. But that wasn't true. So yeah, man. I said I noticed that you'd been out for a little bit, and you're busy. You got one of the cooler jobs out there too, with that deep sea welding and stuff. That's crazy. Oh, nice, nice. Now that was a 530. That's what I'm talking about. Push it real good. You can't plan that kind of timing. These things are fun to fly. You can't get around it. Oh, if only they came with more missiles. Ah, if I would just hold this mouse the way I'm trying to. Stop wasting my shit. Got you too, biatch. Oh, how it a 9L, not multipath right there. I'm literally like in the trees. My shit wasn't red. I should shut my mouth. I was too high. You shut your mouth and you're talking to me. We all say that, don't we? That was pure proof right there. I would have swore I was low enough to multipath that, but I was not. I was not. I was probably 20 feet too high. So y'all stop bitching. Skill issue. Oh, multipath doesn't work. Go 10 feet lower. Go 10 feet lower. So you telling me I got to yap for 4 minutes? Is that what you're telling me? No worries, buddy. It happens to all of us. Although today's been better than yesterday. God dang, I crashed on the very first battle of the day yesterday. I hit my 3 crash quota pretty damn quick yesterday. I think I've only had one. I've only had one bad crash today. And I think it was right when you got, well, yeah, because you guys showed up right when I got on this morning. It's so awesome. I said, go team only, snails. It's going to be a good year. Yeah, sometimes it goes quick. Sometimes it doesn't punish you as bad as you think it's going to. To get lucky. love you, Bubba, but stop begging. Stop begging. Just about night to fun, to get lucky. Wake up, lurkers! It's Friday. It's Friday, and it's goop time. I hope it's goop time. Is it goop time? I think it's goop time. I think it might be goop time. Exclamation join, wake up, wake up, wake up! She's up all night to get some. We're gooping here to get lucky. Damn, that's loud. Why is everything out of whack? We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. Let's get our goop on, guys. Let's get our goop on. It's Walmart. Exclamation join, or you guys can click on the stream. Click on the little Tangia bug as I rip the wings off because I'm fully not paying attention. No, it isn't. It clearly says Friday. It says Friday. I every day I don't care if you say it, because I love it. That's why I probably will never change my regular time. As much as I hate getting up early in the morning. Now see, now I'm gonna be crew locked. Here's my number 2 for the day, even though it's your guys' fault. These are the first planes. I pretty much got through the whole US tree. And again, like people ask, well, you know, is being a pilot make this game easier? Not really. In some ways, absolutely. But honestly, when I first started this game, being a pilot, I was always so, oh God, don't overspeed the plane, or, you know, you don't want to knock the pilot out. I mean, of course, why would they, you know, you don't want to be G-locked. So I was always so careful. I never would have fathomed landing with my gear up. I was started seeing people landing with the, why the hell is everyone landing with their gear up? Like, that's stupid. Now you've got damage and you gotta wait to, it is so much faster. I mean, little things like that, little gamer things. And again, I hadn't been gaming in a while either, so I was just rusty in that kind of thought process too. So yeah, there's little things that it made a difference. Not in a good way. But yeah, so I made it through pretty much the whole US tree without ever overstressing an aircraft. And then you get to these delta wings, and God, it's like they're made of paper. Paper ass planes. Little paper airplane. Little paper airplane. Thank you for the song request, man. Keeping the vibes going hard. I hope everyone else is having as much fun as I am today. We got one spot left. If anybody wants to jump in at like 12:03, 12:07, I do feel like we'll be here for a little bit because I'm having a blast. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, we'll go down eventually.